never slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Rolling.
Alright folks, Harvey Talks Prison here. When I went to prison, I had a friend named Junior. I ain't gonna give his last name, but he was 11 years old. I was 17. And I went to prison. I didn't see him until my level got dropped, and they sent me to Algoa. Him and a bunch of other people from my hometown were there, and we were kind of reconnected then. But I got out, and he gets out, and we talked a few times, you know, through Messenger and stuff. But they, one day they found him, and he was inside this train, and he had unalived. He was no longer with us, and so I think about him often. You know, a lot of people think he was a POS. He wasn't to me. He wasn't to my brother. Maybe he was to some people, but to me, he was a good guy. He was always good to me the time I didn't know him, you know. Of course, as a kid, he was only 11 years old. I didn't really talk to him much. But from the time I met him in Algoa, afterwards, he's always been real good, and he was heartbroken when he heard about my brother. And that was when I was in Algoa. And he, and some of those other guys from Newburgh, my hometown, Algoa has an upper yard and a lower yard, and he tells me there was nobody in the lower yard. He tells me, he says, you go on down there, have time to yourself. And him and all those other guys from Newburgh stood, would not let anybody go to the lower yard while I was down there. And I never have forgotten that. And I appreciate it. Those who knew him knew who I'm talking about. So I'm just wanting to show respect to him. But I ain't gonna give his name out because I don't think it's necessary to those who don't know him. And so I thank you for listening and watching.
There's a long black train coming down the line, feeding off the souls that are lost and crying. Tales of sin, only evil remains. Watch out, brother, for that long black train. So you can look to the heavens, you can look to the skies. You can find redemption staring back into your eyes. There is protection and there is peace. The same burn your ticket for that long black train. 'Cause there's victory in the Lord